3.
And good morning, everybody. We're coming on the air with breaking news. This is the New York Stock Exchange. The trading day is just beginning on Wall Street, and there are fears that the Dow will drop and drop quickly, and we're already seeing that. Futures over the weekend were down so much that they actually had to put an emergency trigger that stopped trading, and the expectation and fear is that we will see markets in free fall this morning here in the U.S. as they have done in the global markets already today. Let's get right to CNBC's Becky Quick, who is at the stock exchange for us. Becky, this is expected, but here we go. The numbers are already in free fall.
That's right, Savannah. This morning we had been looking at the futures down by 5%. As you mentioned, that's limit down. That as far as they will allow the futures to trade down before the opening bell. But in the very first moments of trading here, you're seeing the stock market move well below that.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Right now it looks like the Dow is down by about 6.9%. This is some massive pressure. If you haven't looked at your 401k over the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't recommend doing it today because just over the last 2 weeks, we had already seen the markets down by about 12%, a little more than that. Now you're adding declines of more than 7% today. Now, the 7%...
Yes. That was a recording from almost 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. That was a recording from 2 years ago. Let that sink in. Sounds like today. That was 2 years ago for all the slow kids in the back. The Dow was at 24,000, open down 1,800
Day
points.
is just beginning on Wall Street, and there are fears that the Dow will drop and drop quickly, and we're already seeing that. Futures over the weekend were down so much that they actually had to put an emergency trigger that stopped trading, and the expectation and fear is that we will see markets in free fall this morning here in the U.S. as they have done in the global markets already today. Let's get right to CNBC's Becky Quick, who is at the stock exchange for us. Becky, this is expected, but...
All right. We could go back 2 more years, and then another 2, and then another 2, and then another 2, and then another 2. We just keep going back till before you were born. And then we'll go another 2, and then another 2, and another 2, and we'll just keep doing that, and then another fucking 2, and we'll just keep going back, and then your dad was born, and then your fucking mom, and then we're going back further, and then your mom's mom, and your grandfather, and we'll just keep going back. So this is normal. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. It's normal. So act like it's normal. Take advantage of these opportunities. So the Dow Jones has come right in. Right? So the next person texts me or talks to me like it's the end of the fucking world, I'm just going to block you. That's the end of our conversation. It's been here before. That's called stage 4 decline. Totally normal. I wrote a book. And yeah, on the right side, sometimes you're going to live through that. That's part of the book. It's part of the book. This is part of trading. This is the courage part right here. Hold on. I got to get something. Wait. While I get it, let's listen to what I like to listen to.
Here we go. The numbers are already in free fall.
That's right, Savannah. This morning we had been looking at the futures down by 5%. As you mentioned, that's limit down. That as far as they will allow the futures to trade down before the opening bell. But in the very first moments of trading here, you're seeing the stock market move well below that. Right now, it looks like the Dow is down by about 6.9%. This is some massive pressure. If you haven't looked at your 401k over the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't recommend doing it today because just over the last...
Yeah, don't look. Don't look for stage ones to use them to your advantage to plot your next move. Don't do that. Just don't look. Just put your head in the sand. Do that. That's worked out well for everybody I know. Everybody that just doesn't look. Don't look. Don't pay attention. Shit, don't even come to Discord. Just go fucking hide. Go fucking hide. That's worked out real well for everybody I know. Just put your head in the sand like an ostrich. Oh, I don't want to see it. That's a good idea. Do that. So... that's the dumbest advice I could ever fucking don't look. Like it. This is what they're going to tell you on the news. I can't even watch this shit. Those are reporters. They don't know jack shit. They don't know anything about trading. Don't look. Don't look. That's their advice. So this is, rather than tell you, well, this is kind of normal. This is how corrections happen. These are sell-offs. This is what happens. This is how the market deleverages. So prices come down, and where do they go? Pretty much where they went before. And if they break that, where do you think it'll go? The next one. But where do you think it goes over time? So let's talk about one way to trade the Dow would be the UDow. UDow is a triple leveraged fund, okay? Very dangerous. You should never do this. That's what they're going to tell you. Don't do this. This is dangerous. Okay. I got you. I get it. I get it. Don't do that. Don't do dangerous shit, okay? So you're fine. They're not going to tell you to do that. But let's say we wanted to live a little reckless. All my Shiba and Dogecoin fans, rather than do that, why don't you do this? This is the Dow Jones Industrial. This will go back up. I don't know when, okay? But it will. If we back up to a weekly chart, it's barely down, okay? This is right over here. It's barely down. If you put a support line, was it ever here before? If you draw a line over here, let me show you something magical on a weekly chart. Yep, that's where it was before, and then it's bounced off this quite a few times in here. Does that hold? I don't know. I have no idea. If it doesn't, then it comes down to the next one. Probably about right in there. Now that'd be a catastrophic move. This would be like this, all your guns and ground, and you know, Obama's the Antichrist. All that'll come out if this happens. If it goes from here to here, that's like a catastrophic move. That'd be like 30%. This is where all you guys quit. Oh, I'm not doing stocks. That's bad. That's what blows everyone out. Now, I don't think we go that far, but have we ever been there before? Yeah. So that wouldn't be completely out of the order crazy, right? No. Now, if you look at a weekly, now we're just looking at weeklies, and I rarely do this. Don't do this on a day-to-day basis because it'll confuse you. If you just look at a weekly chart, where, look, we were already overpriced a little, right? Kind of worked it off a little bit, and then boom, we went down. So we're right at support, man. We'll see if this holds. We'll see if this holds. Yeah, remember when Trump was the Antichrist? Yeah, that's all the problem. That was Trump. We're all worried about Trump. Remember, then it was Obama. He was the Antichrist. It just changes. Different group in charge. But it changes. Same old drama, same old bullshit. Don't buy growth stocks. So let's look at a few stocks that I am buying today. IP. So if you trade with me, I put out an order to tack IP. This is a quality stock. These guys do lumber, various wood products around the country. They have a bunch of different places. Very cool business. Pays a nice little 4% dividend yield. Trading way below the 200-day moving average. Probably worth, I think JP Morgan has a $70 target. I don't know what, does it get to 70? I don't know. I do know this, it's way below value, and it's way below its 200. And it's hitting an extreme low RSI. I like undervalued stocks that pay dividends that are trading below the 200 that are undervalued. I like that setup. So I bought up 2 or 3 shares today. Okay. What else might I like? All right. I like that. I like that. What else do we like? If it's I'm talking buy and hold now. Okay. We don't even need to talk growth stocks. It's too soon. Look at Delta. Look at Delta. So Delta's put in a stage 1. It got above the 5 but came back, but it's holding this box right here. We got the same thing. We got COVID fears. We got a quality blue chip stock trading way below. Now that, they don't have the dividend thing going, but they're trading way below, putting in a box. Does it hold? We'll see. The MACD is saying that the momentum to the downside is over. We don't have all the indicators lining up, but we got a bunch of them that this is a possible stage 1. Does it hold? I don't know. But this is what I like to start nibbling at. So in my buy and hold, this is where I'm looking to be a buyer, man. Irregardless of the fucking news. I don't care what Kramer says. I don't give a shit what Ray Dalio says, Kathy Wood says. Don't care. This is where I'm looking at buying, okay? Now, how much am I going to buy? I don't know. Maybe 1 share. Maybe 5 shares. Meaning I'm going through my portfolio and I'm looking for stage 1s. Now, what do I do if I have a stock over here and I got $20,000 of this, but I've only got $4,000 of Delta? Well, I'm going to use this downdraft to build up my smallest positions. Delta is one of my bottom 10 positions. What else is a bottom 10? IP, bottom 10 position. Pepsi, I'm loaded in Pepsi. Got like 15 grand. Don't really need any more. So I'm going to turn my eyes to Coca-Cola, right? So if I'm using the money flow, which that's the pattern right there, price putting in a box, right? Stage 1 box, stage 3 box. What do we have forming here? Stage 1 box. Stage 1 box. So I want to start nibbling. How many days? 1, 2, 3, today's 4. So Coca-Cola is now technically a buy for me. It stopped at previous low. It got really close to an extreme. I mean, we might could split hairs and say, is it above the 5? It's close, man. The momentum has stopped. So inside of my buy and holds, I can start nibbling now. I'm buying a stage 1 on an extreme low into a market sell-off. Is it the bottom? I don't know, but that's what they look like. It's exactly what that one looked like. It's exactly what that one looked like. So I just want to be a buyer on bottoms. And when the position gets large enough, listen to what I'm saying. This is crucial. If you got 10 shares of Coca-Cola, this doesn't include you. You don't need to be trimming this. You need to be buying these. Don't worry about this. So when your stock runs up to this, just leave it be. Don't worry about it. You ain't got enough to worry about it. You need to be worried about these. Over time, when we get your share count to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 shares, now we can start utilizing these stage 3s. Let me give you an example. You need to keep up, man. Okay? Keep up with what I'm saying. If we go to Pfizer, look at Pfizer. I'm trimming Pfizer. Why am I trimming Pfizer? Stage 3, but it's now a top 10 holding of mine. So my position size has grown. It's like well north of $10,000. So what could I do? Well, I only got like 3,000 of IP. I had 4 or 5 but it's come down. So I could trim, say 10 shares of this. That'll give me $540. Now maybe I add another 100, 200. So when I come over here to buy IP's dividend yield is higher than Pfizer's. So I roll some gains from my buy and hold into an undervalued asset in my buy and hold, thereby increasing the dividend yield, and I've harvested some gains. I'm not selling out of Pfizer. I'm reaping the rewards for owning Pfizer, for buying stage 1s for the last 9 years when you sold the stock. So when all my other friends sold in and out, in and out, in and out, no, I'm not doing that. So in my buy and hold, here's what I'm doing, okay? I'm buying stage 1s on the weekly. I know, call me fucking crazy. So as I go through and they're like, oh, sell the stock, sell the stock, sell the stock, sell the stock, sell the stock. Good, sell it. Buy, 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 buy. And you say, well, can you know it's a bottom? Well, it's called the money flow. It'll look like stages. Might not be the bottom. Maybe we do another one down. Maybe we do another leg down. All right. I'm not selling. It don't matter. When do I want to even consider selling? Here and here. Why? RSI is extreme. So not just that it's extreme. If we go look at the valuation on the company's worth like $48. It's trading at 54. So I want to harvest that and add it to the ones that are, but I don't want to get out. I want to let it keep going if it wants to keep going. But if shit wants to run, let it run, man. Don't slow it down. Remember, a lot of people sold out of Tesla. Wish they didn't. Man, don't shout me down when I'm preaching good. Just getting going. If I could get you to understand what I just said there, boy, you'd be a rich, rich person when you're my age. If someone would have sat me down, 21-year-old Gerald, and said, hey, dummy, have a seat. Because if you're 21, I assure you, you're not too bright. You think you are, you're not. You're not. You don't know shit. Your brain is technically still growing. Did you know that? Like you haven't actually finished growing your brain. Guess what? When you're 30, you're going to look back and go, man, I wasn't that smart, was I? Nope. And then when you're 40, you're going to look at 30 and go, wasn't that smart, was I? Nope. So what I'm giving you is a 51-year-old's experience who's been trading in the market since I was a kid. Okay? And what I want to do is what I just explained to you. So all the times that I got rid of Netflix, I fucking hate myself. I hate myself that I let CNBC talk me out of fucking Chipotle's.
Last 2 weeks, we had already seen the markets down by about 12%, a little more than that. Now you're adding declines of more than 7% today. Now, the 7% that we're sitting at right now, that would kick in additional circuit breakers if we get to these levels. The new circuit breakers are there to try and prevent panic selling, which is what you might be looking at right now.
The circuit breakers kick in when, Becky? And what percentage?
For the S&P 500, the circuit breaker would kick in down 7%.
Oh, I can't wait till that day. It's coming. We're about to get that shit. And everybody, if you're on option, you will puke it up. You will be a forced seller, and you're going to lose all of your money. All you guys in options, and you're holding them long, you're going to lose all your money. Everybody on margin, you're holding it long, you're going to blow out all your stocks. That's what's going to happen unless you close them out. You're going to be a forced seller. You're going to be a forced seller. The money flow is about turning chaos into order. So what you're seeing right now is chaos. I know who hasn't read my book based on your fucking text messages and DMs to me. You're not studying. This, you got to make order out of this. What is the order out of this? That's a stage 4 decline, right? And what are we looking for? Stage 1s. That's what we're looking for. Make order out of this. This is just, all that is a difference in price. 1 week it was 350. This week it's 303. But somehow that hurts your feelings. That hurts your feeling. Boo-hoo, I can't show my girlfriend all my money. That's all that is. All fucking ego, man. Every time that Facebook did this, if you just bought stage 1s and just been waiting, you'd be rich right now. You'd be fucking rich. Look over here. Remember this one? You'd be fucking rich. I lost about 3/4 of the money flow gang right here. We had 250 something members. You know what happened during COVID? Most of them quit. Good, quit. I didn't want to be around you anyway. Fucking quitters. Quit. Good. You just made my day easier because now I get less negativity around me. Good, quit. Right? So instead of being around like-minded people, they're like, bro, you need to buy this stage 1, man. You're getting a fucking opportunity here. They quit. They go look for a different. Same here. We can take this back for the last 10 years. If I listened to me, if I was teaching what I teach every day, and I actually listened to myself starting at a young age, I'd be way ahead of where I'm at now. Way ahead. Way ahead. I'd be 10 times where I'm at. 10. And I'm trying to play catch up now. So, do you open your margin? No, I wouldn't do margin, bro. You don't need to do margin. You need to stop taking days off. Stop being lazy. That's what you need to do. You need to sell all your girlfriend shit. Stop buying her things. Maybe put your kids to work. Like, what you need to do is you. That's what you need to do. Act like you want to get rich. That's what you need to do. Most of you guys are going to take the weekend off. I got 5. I bet there's 7. How many people we got on here? Almost 600 people. Almost all of you will be off this weekend doing jack nothing. And then complaining, well, I can't get any money in the stock market, baby. Not working, not making any money, broke. That's the problem, man. That's the problem, man. Now, some of you aren't doing that. I'm preaching. I'm not talking to you right now. The guy said, well, I don't do that. Then I ain't talking to you, man. If it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. Right? But I'm trying to help the next guy. And don't give me no bullshit about work-life balance. You don't even work enough to even have that conversation, man. I mean, people I meet that's a real, actual problem in their life. Zippo. fucking work-life balance. You ain't working enough to need a balance. Honestly, man, I meet most people and they tell me that bullshit. You're at lunch, fucking going to the gym, visiting your mother. Like, what work-life? You ain't working now, man. You ain't working like you're trying to accomplish any real dreams. If your work consists of, I do stuff when they pay me, that's not pushing, man. This shit comes from doing stuff after work, man. You got to go get the money here, and it's going to have to be from somewhere. So right now, some people have a big opportunity in life. Look at DocuServe. I don't own this stock. Maybe I need to own this stock, right? But I need to get some money. I need to get some money, man. Right? And courage. And I need some courage, man. I need courage, right? Quit saying fucking. How about you just get out? How about I kick you out right now? Say it one more time and we'll just block you. Move the fuck on, man. Fuck out of here. You know, today you need to say it, bro. I don't know if you've seen the market. You need to be pissed. I'm pissed. You're not pissed? You don't have more money? I'm pissed. I'm pissed, dude. I just spent all my money on a beach condo. Right? So I own a beach condo with cash now. But I need money. Why? Look at Uber. Look at Uber. I might go drive for Uber in just a minute so I can get money to buy Uber. I might. I need to do something. Right? What are you going to do? Oh, don't do that. Just take the weekend off. Go hang out with your boys. You guys should go fishing. Maybe go fishing. That's what you should do. That'll get you some more stocks. Go fishing. Go hang out. So that's my message to you, man. Like this is an opportunity, and what you do with it is up to you, man. Why Uber if they lose money? All right. We obviously have a new guy to the stock market. Let me let you know something. Amazon just started making money, bro. It's a growth stock. They lose money. It's not about making money when you're a growth play. At some point it is. All right, but they're changing transportation. Zillow doesn't make money either. Netflix didn't make money for a long time. A lot of people don't make money, man. It's called growth stock, man. We're not talking about dividend stocks. Depending on the type of stock, that makes sense. Ford needs to make money, right? Roku doesn't need to make money. Roku needs to grow subscriber account, and they'll figure out how to make money later. They need to reinvest their money back into growing Roku, right? Palantir needs to grow their money into expanding and getting more government contracts and expanding their business. They don't need to worry about maximizing revenue right now. They need to grow the brand, build damn business, and get more contracts. That's what they need to do, man. So it's a difference in understanding the different type of stocks. Let's see. So that's my thought square. Are we going by block? This man. Oh, are we going by block soon? When are we doing the block thing? So, oof. Wow, square's down 6, man. If I had the money, I might just step in now, man. I'd call an audible. If I had the money, I'd step in now. It's 21 RSI. Let's look at the weekly on this. Ooh, just broke it. Oh, this could go a lot lower. Let's see. Oh, man, this could go down to 140. You gonna be able to handle that? Let's see. Oof. Yeah, these are pretty overextended. Even on the weekly, man, we got a crazy low RSI. So let's see about DraftKings. Oof. DraftKings is down 10% today. What are you guys thinking, man? Wow. So where's pins? Let me see here. Where is pins? Is down to. What chart is he showing? It don't matter, bro. They're all the same. They're all the same. where are we at here? Let's see. Oof. So we got Pinterest. Where's Win? Oh, Win's still holding that stage 1. Maybe it's a 4. No, we don't even need to look at those. I would be buying. There's no rush on these unless you have just a lot of money. There's no rush on these. PayPal. That's a nice box right there, though. PayPal's probably bottomed here. PayPal's probably bottomed. XLF. Stage 4 decline. Going where it was before. Where's the SPY? Now, the shocker, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's crashing too. Bitcoin's down $2,621. Here's your chance. Here's your chance. Buy some Bitcoin. If this breaks, next level down is down a bit. Let's see. That one broke. If that breaks, where's the next one? Probably right around in here. So if that breaks, 45,000 is on the docket. You gonna be able to handle it? Looks like. Let's see. Walmart's same. Walmart's good. Catch Walmart on stage 1. I've owned Walmart for a decade. You just buy some. Ooh. You know what's funny? I had a lot of people this last week. I think instead of growth stocks, I'm going to put all my money into crypto, Gerald. Really? Did you give up on growth stocks? That all it took? One fucking sell-off and you quit? All right, good. Quit. So that's all it took. And they're done. And they're like, I'm going to put all my money into crypto because crypto is doing better. And now it's breaking down. I hope it comes down to like 46 so they break out of that too. And then what, sir? Then you're going to be like, well, I'm just going to trade bonds. From here on out, I'm just going to own bonds because bonds are going up today, which I own bonds. Are you going to switch when crypto breaks and starts going to 40,000? Are you going to switch over and go, I knew I should have just traded bonds? I'm only going to trade bonds. From now on, I'm just going to trade bonds. I'm going to find a different Discord group where that doesn't happen. I'm going to go over here and see what they're doing. And then you go over there, and then when their shit stops working, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to go learn this. And then you just fucking style drift and hop from thing to fucking thing, never learning shit, never mastering anything, just jumping from thing to thing, different guru to different fucking guru, trying to figure out, if I would have just used stops, then that wouldn't have happened. Then you start doing that, and then guess what? The market goes on a total fucking rip, and you get stopped out every time it drops, and then you're losing. You're like, well, I'm going to stop using stops now, because and all this shit is people just reacting to what's happening right now. They can't see 3 to 4 or 5 years out. It's just right now. What's happening right now. And so if right now what I'm doing isn't working perfect, then I'm going to go do something else. This is what people do, man. I did it myself, and I watched people do it. I watched people quit our group during COVID as it went down, and they all got an excuse. It's always something like, oh, well, I'm remodeling the bathroom, so I can't really focus on stocks right now. Okay, you do that. I remodel bathrooms all the time, and I focus on stocks, dummy. So you do that. And all that is trying to cover up for the fact that they have zero courage. They were never going to own any great stock and hold it and make a lot of money. It was never going to happen, ever. They were fucking doomed from the day they started. That is most people. That is your dad. The reason your dad doesn't own a bunch of stocks is because he was scared, and it runs in your family. That's what I told him on Twitter today. reason your dad doesn't own stocks is he was scared when they sold off. Period. That's it. It's the only reason. He didn't know. Really? He didn't know? He didn't know about the 10,000 fucking books that explain the stock market? No? How could you have known about Walmart? I mean, how would you know about Apple? Like, how can you know about these stocks? Right? How do you know? How do you know? Like, how could you know about Amazon? It's impossible. There's no way to have known about it. Well, guess what, Amazon shareholders? Amazon has dropped by 50%. I don't know how many times in my life. I don't know how many times it's gone down because Jeff Bezos done some dumb shit and they tried this Kindle thing and it didn't work, and they did this and they tried flipping houses or fucking selling pharmaceutical, whatever the fuck. They're always just trying something and then it doesn't work and they waste money. Google did that. Chipotle's killed people. Chipotle's had lettuce kill people. Jack in the Box. You can go company after company where shit goes wrong. Yeah, it's called being in business. It's called being in business. And if you jump ship every time that shit happens, guess what? Now you could sit and make the intellectual masturbation argument in your head. Oh, I would have got out here, and then I would have put it back here, and then I would have gone on here, and then I would have done this. And yeah, oh, bullshit. You wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have. And then you missed it. I know, because I got empirical evidence called life. Because I've watched people not do it. I've watched people that have owned Bitcoin since 2015 and they're not millionaires. How the fuck can you have an asset that goes up 180% a year compounded and you've been doing it for 6 years and you're not a millionaire from it? How is that possible? How is that mathematically possible? You know why? Because they got out, and then when it stopped and bottomed, they got in a little bit, and they never constantly bought bottoms. And they moved in and out, 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 never actually accumulating wealth or building anything. They were just mental masturbation. And then in the end, they don't have millions of dollars. They just have a couple Bitcoins. That's what happens, man. That is exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. And they don't own 1,000 shares of Netflix, and they didn't accumulate a bunch of Amazon. They didn't, because they were smart, and they went in and out, 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 trying to avoid all down moves instead of accumulation. So that's why your parents aren't rich. They were scared, like you, like everybody around me. Bonds are ripping. So, you know, I'm in the TMF, triple leverage bonds. Nobody wants to be in this stock, but I'm in it. Why? This is my short play, man. So when this thing starts hitting 70 RSI, I'm going to start trimming it. What am I going to look to buy? The SPY, man. Why? Because SPY's selling off. So they're going opposite. That's why financial advisors ask you to have a certain amount of bonds in your portfolio. Okay? As they come down, or bond-like proxies. Well, what's a bond-like proxy? XLU. Not ripping today, though. A lot of pressure on stocks. We're in the UTSL. It's holding. It's not going up, though. So that would be my message to you, man. Don't mentally masturbate. That's what most people do. Don't look back. I would have done this. I would have done that. You wouldn't have. Highly doubt you would have. You know, I doubt it. So think on that, man. Go back and look at these charts and ask yourself, when's the best time? When's the best time to have bought Delta? You know, when's the best time to have bought Pepsi, Coca-Cola? You know, I'm gonna be buying some Delta into the close today. By the way, I'm buying Delta. I don't give a fuck about COVID. This is a stage 1. I buy stage 1s. So, you know, now if you do this, you're gonna have volatility. Volatility is what's gonna help you make money over the long term, not in the short term. The short term is not. It's gonna feel bad. In the short term, it's gonna feel bad, but in the long term, it will. It's too soon on DraftKings. Stop buying DraftKings. It's not time, unless you're just willing to write it down. Let's see where we at. There's nothing to look at. PayPal's a buy. PayPal's a buy. Let's see. PayPal's probably bottomed here, man. Brutal, though. But this is a buy. Square is probably... it's too soon on Square. Too soon. Unless you're willing to take a shot. RSI is crazy low. A little soon on that. You know, the layup, I mean, you could just buy ARC. Woo! Look at ARC. 92. Wow. Man, I need some money. I don't need courage. I need money. Some people need a spine. They got money. Remember in The Wizard of Oz? And he asked, what can I get you, man? And he said, I need courage. I need courage. All right, let me get rid of the Iranian there. He said, I need courage. I need courage. Mr. Wizard, could you give me some courage? That's what I need. I need money and courage. I think all these Arabic ones come from these bots. That's what I'm thinking. So when we go see the Wizard, Mr. Wizard, and let's end with this again because this is almost 2 years ago. Let me play this.
And good morning, everybody. We're coming on the air with breaking news. This is the New York Stock Exchange. The trading day is just beginning on Wall Street, and there are fears that the Dow will drop and drop quickly, and we're already seeing that. Futures over the weekend were down so much that they actually had to put an emergency trigger that stopped trading, and the expectation and fear is that we will see markets in free fall this morning here in the U.S. as they have done in the global markets already today. Let's get right to CNBC's Becky Quick, who is at the stock exchange for us. Becky, this is expected, but here we go. The numbers are already in free fall.
That's right. Savannah, this morning we had been looking at the futures down by 5%. As you mentioned,
Oh, Palantir's down 5%. So that recording I'm playing is CNBC from March 9th, 2020, when the world was ending. That was when that was mine. So there's the stage one. Wait for another one. Palantir's not quite ready yet, but this is a good stock. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, all these bots. Why are my bots? Why can't I get hot girls in bikini bots? Like, why do I gotta get fucking what looks like crazy talk, man? I don't even know what you guys are saying. Why is my talk gonna be like crazy stuff, man? Can somebody, if you can read Arabic, let me know what they're saying. Let me know, man. Let me know what they're saying, man. Come on, man. Let me know. Let's see. Yeah, I have courage, man. It's tough, I know. And this is one of the reasons I had this conversation a while back, and this is a hard topic. It's like when to take money out of your trading account. If you remember a couple weeks ago, I took out $60,000 out of my trading account to pay cash for a property. When you find a deal, you got to do it. Don't be the guy looking for the deal now because you got your ass handed to you. That's not what I mean by this. So for me, it was just luck of timing. Like I just happened to find a property, took some money out 2-3 weeks ago was when I started dripping the money out. And I'm just went down the list, man. I just had to shave everybody so I could raise 60 grand. And then what did I do the next day after I purchased property? I'm looking to buy Uber again. I got to start buying more Uber. So where's Uber at right now? It's a little early yet, but you see what I'm saying? Like next day, I'm right back to doing the same thing. Oof, Uber's down 7%. So I'm guessing COVID is going crazy right now, man. Oh, they're saying nice things about me? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say mean things. If you're saying, aw, how sweet. Aw, all the people in the Middle East love me. Thanks, guys. Don't be mad at me. I went over there in the Iraqi war. Don't hold that against me. Let's see. I was just a young man doing as I was told. Opposite, you got to have courage. Down it goes, man. Pretty brutal. I cannot sell 30 RSIs, though. Not happening. I'm a buyer. So this can be fixed quickly. Oh, my God. All right. Let me get rid of this dude, man. I don't know why this happens to me. Yeah, Roku looks tough. Just give it a minute, man. Give it a minute on some of these. Let's see. That's it. I think that guy said they're saying nice things about me. I really don't think you can read Arabic. I think you just made that up, sir. Let's see. Damn. If you'd have told me that Drive Shaft would be at $1.54, I would not have believed you. Where's Zynga? I like that company. I like Zynga. Look, Zynga. Look at Zynga is up. That's a pretty good sign that it's probably bottomed. So I'm guessing this is COVID news is why this is happening right now. So Delta's on my list. I bought a little IP today, not the beer, the stock. And I'm probably going to buy a little Zynga into the close. Why? Zynga's on a stage 1. Maybe I'm a little early, but it's taken back its 5. It's on extreme RSI. RSI's coming out. The momentum has changed. So this is a stock. I mean, these guys gross like $1 billion. This is fucking ridiculous price. Okay. So I got to step in on this. I'm going to accumulate a little bit of Zynga. It's Fed tapering. All my life I've heard about Fed tapering. It's fucking nauseating. So they raised it a percent. Guess what? People are still going to get in Uber and they're still going to go play Zynga games. Most of you guys don't even know what a quarter basis point means. Most people don't even know what a quarter basis point even means. So, yeah, I like Zynga. I'm in Zynga and I like bonds. Zynga doesn't happen to be a winner. It is a winner. But I liked Zynga at $7. So obviously, based on that short little window of time, I was wrong. But we'll see how it plays out over time. Yeah, man, Zynga. Z-N-G-A, not Z-I-N-G-A. Fuck, come on, man. Get your shit together. The company's Zynga. Z-N-G-A. Not Zynga. Z-I-N-G-A. What is... All right, man. Yeah, let me get rid of that guy. M-I-N-Z. Sorry, I got to kick out all of the Arabic-speaking people right now. Z. Yeah, Zynga looks good, man. That bottomed. Look at the box. Look at the box. Look at that stage 1. You don't buy this. You wait. And what are you seeing? The moving averages are starting to come together, right? So you're starting to see it. So it's not racism. I just don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, so I got to kick you out. You might be saying bad things about me. I don't know. So we could easily see it go back up here. Is Zillow, going to rip up to there? No. You got plenty of time. I don't even know if I'd be in a rush today, but yeah, why not pick up a few shares and lower your cost average a little bit? And then, 85 could be in play. We'll see. But yeah, it's a good spot to nibble. DraftKings, sir. It's the ticker symbol. Why you guys type out the whole name like civilians? That tells me you haven't been trading long. You should be talking in tickers. If you're not talking in tickers or thinking in tickers, then you're probably new to this game. You need to think in ticker symbols. Stop thinking in spelling the whole name out. Think in tickers. And when you drive by a Chevron, if you don't know the dividend yield, fucking stop your car and act like you want to get fucking rich and pull it up on your phone. Instead of driving around not knowing shit, stop your car and pull it up on Yahoo Finance, and you're going to see, oh, it's a 4% dividend yield. So if you don't know that, like I just said that, it's 4%. Why? Because I look at it all the time. So if you're driving past gas stations and you're like, Exxon, I don't know that dividend yield. Stop your car. Just stop and get out and pull it up on your phone. Fucking act like you want to get rich, man. You see those pictures when I'm driving by and I see and I posted on my story, ET. What? Well, I saw it. I saw the barrel and they have their big letters on the side, ET, Energy Transfer Partners. That's an MLP. That's what I think in my head. Isn't the dividend like, I think it's 8, a little bit over 8. And then I check to see if I'm right. And if I'm wrong, I'm like, oh, man. And so as I go down the road, I play the ticker game. You don't play the ticker game? As you drive down the highway, you should play the ticker game. Oh, Publix. Oh, wait. Public storage. I think that's like 2%. What is the ticker? PAA. You don't play the ticker game? So, ladies, let me help you. If your boyfriend doesn't play the ticker game, get a different one. Why are you wasting your fucking time? Seriously. Why? You don't have to do that. He could just be doing that. Find a guy that does that. You'll be a lot richer. So, look, that's just a tip, ladies. So if you're 19 years old and you're dating a dude and he doesn't play the ticker game, keep looking. Keep looking. Instead of playing the ticker game, he's worried about going fishing with his boys and doing get a different one. Just keep looking. That'd be my advice to everyone who's 19 years old. Most of them don't date them. Like, you're wasting your time. They're broke. They're going to drain you, man. They're going to drain you. So that means you should be playing the ticker game, right? So PAA. Has it ever been here before? Yeah. There. Right? Been here a bunch of times. This could possibly be a bottom. It's below the 200, pays a dividend. So if I owned this is where I want to buy more, right? So like I wanted to buy it over here and I wanted to buy it here. Now I don't have to buy it on all these, but if I'm building out a portfolio, that's what I want to do. Called playing the ticker game. Playing the ticker game. So as you go through life and you got your kid in the car and you're driving by, you see that right there? McDonald's. It's about $220 a share. About a 2% dividend yield. Pretty low because it's a very high quality blue chip stock. Look at McDonald's. 247. I was close. 247. The dividend yield's like 2% because it's gone up. But they keep slowly jacking that up. And so it was about 2-3% when it was down. And they raise it and then they do a little better and stock goes a little higher. Every time they raise that dividend, the stock price is going to go a little higher. That's what happens. We're not doing DraftKings. Shut the fuck up. Tickers. So you got to play the ticker game, right? You see an airplane in the air. Is that Delta? What is that? Is that United? UAL? What is that, right? United Airlines? That one's down too. What about U-Haul? You pass by U-Haul. What about Dunkin' Donuts, right? So as we play the ticker game, I do this all the time. How do you watch TV? What do you mean? What are you using? Amazon, Roku, Apple? They don't even understand that by that, what I just said to them could make them money. Almost everyone I ask this to gives me the deer in the headlights look. I'm like, are you using Roku, Amazon, fuck nuts? What are you using to watch television? Oh, I blah, blah, blah. Okay. Why don't you could own some of that, man. You could be in that business, What beer you drink, what cigarettes. So cigarette stock. So I added PM. It's going up. Why do you think it's going up? Because it got too low, man. So I added this to the portfolio instead of adding to MO. And the reason I did that is because my MO position is too large. So cigarettes have sold off and now they're under the 200-day moving average. So I'm looking to add to that. Right? You could buy that one and this one. There's people who say, oh, that's not catching a fall, and that's building on bottoms. And then eventually it starts to go up, and guess what? At those bottoms, it'll hit. And if the position's too large, you can then downsize it, right? So this is one that I begin adding because I don't want to add to MO. I already got too big a position. And you could do that with Chevron, Exxon. You could do that with AT&T and Verizon. You could do that. Every stock has a sister stock. And over time, you diversify your portfolio into different assets. And I was talking about that today on Twitter. That the way that you prepare for a market crash is don't give a fuck. You got enough money, you got crypto, you got dividend stocks, you got an emergency fund, you ain't got no debt, you're making money. And guess what? Now all of this just becomes opportunity, not a problem. It ain't a problem. It ain't killing you. It's setting you up. It's giving you an opportunity. But that's a different way of looking at it, man. GLD. Is gold going up? A little. I'd rather own bonds. Gold's going up, though. That's a solid stage 1 breakout above 5. That might be a play. I would do the U-Gold, UGL. I do UGL 2 times leverage. It's going to move a lot faster. You can buy the same amount with a third of the amount or half of the amount. Man, you can't buy BX here, man. What are you talking about? Just started, man. I would wait on BX. It's not even extreme. Momentum's still to the downside. So here, I'm going to show you this, and then you go buy my book, man. Stop bullshitting. Look, see that? That tells you the momentum is still to the downside. Now go buy the book, sir. I just saved you a fucking lot of effort. This here means the momentum is to the downside. And in the book, we talk about this. Until that turns the other way, it ain't going up. It's going down. Notice over here, when it started going that way, what did that tell you? That told you the momentum changed. Well, if we plop that out and I just run it up, and I'm not even looking, I don't know. We can't see it on Instagram, right? Well, let's take it up and look. Oh, look, looks like the bottom. So there's, go buy the book, sir. I just saved you a bunch of money. Where do I buy the book? What do you think, dude? Click the bio link. Come on, man. For a generation so smart, I get asked a lot of dumb questions. Let's see. Exactly what is DS doing? Let's see what Disney's doing. Let's see. Let's see. Oof. Oof. Guy knows how to buy NFTs. Can't figure out how to buy my book. The guy the other day telling me that. Oh, I trade NFTs and this and that. I mean, shit that I know is complicated. Like, you got to go get this app, convert this coin into this, and then transfer it to here, and then fucking turn that into fucking French rubies, and then convert that into Dogecoin, and then buy Ethereum, and then put it on this platform, and then get these 2 apps to connect with this, and then you can buy the NFT. He can do that, but he can't figure out click my bio link. This. He can figure all that out. A guy can go through all of that shit and he's like, gee, how do I buy a house? And I'm like, let me tell you something. Buying a house is a lot easier than buying an NFT. How do I know? Because I don't own any NFTs and I own a bunch of houses. Therefore, it's easier. How about that? Like, it makes sense, right? Like when you sit and think about it. God damn, it is kind of complicated. Yeah. If you can figure that out and figure out how to buy houses. It's all you guys that own NFTs and don't own houses. What the fuck, man? Makes no damn sense. So, all right. This looks good. Disney looks good. This is a buy. Dividend stock below the 200. I like this. Momentum is stopped. Look at that. You see the convergence, divergence. The MACD is referred to as the moving average convergence, divergence. This is divergence. The histogram is ticking up while price is staying the same. We have divergence. Price is diverging from this. This means the momentum is stopped and it's going to reverse. Not 100%, not for certain. Yeah, you asked about Amgen and WBA. Of course you buy those. Those are dogs of the Dow. So you want to buy stage 1s on those. Let's see. Now, if you're 100% in growth stocks, you're feeling the pain. That means you're not diversified, which means you violate. Ooh, look at this. Stage 2 breakout, baby. No, stage 1, I mean. Look at that. Nice. You're a buyer. If you're holding Walgreens, one of the dogs of the Dow. Let's look at Amgen. I'm in Amgen. Yeah, it's holding that 200. I like Amgen. The reason you're feeling the pain. So you should be about 25% in growth stocks and trading, about 75% in buy and hold. I say this a lot. It's in my book. Why? Because the buy and hold is going to keep you sane. When all you own is growth stocks, you're going to go into fucking Lulu land when they start to go down on you, and they always go down on you. They go up higher and they come down lower. Same with crypto. Everybody loves Bitcoin on the way up, not so much on the way down. Unless you get convicted, right? Once you're convicted, you dig the downs because now you know what's up. Like you're like, good, I need to buy some down there anyway, right? But until you get that conviction, you don't until you can see order, and that's what the money flow is about, man. The money flow is not just about, it's about bringing order to this. Stage 1 buy, stage 1 buy, stage 1 buy. Now you're going to say, well, what about this one? All right, I get it. It didn't hit. So we're going to nibble again. All right, we brought it down a little bit, right? Now what? We're going to nibble again. Well, this is December, November, October, September. So what is this? This is just little nibbles as I build this. That's called position trading over time. And now what? At some point, it's going to break. When it starts to break, we stop adding. And what? It's going to go to where it stopped before, which is probably going to be like in this. Now, that's too soon. I'm not selling that, right? And so as it goes up, it's going to start hitting some RSIs, and I can do what? Sell some. And put it into what? Shit that hasn't gone up yet. So if you notice while the market's crashing, you got some stocks breaking out. Walgreens, trying to move higher. Well, what if by the time the stocks drop, it's up here at 51? You could trim it. That's managing a portfolio. But you can't do that if every stock you own is connected. You get what I'm saying? If you're in all biotechs, when biotech turns, you got a problem. Unless you're smart enough to catch some ones that are breaking out. And then that's different, right? That's managing them. That's why we got to have different kinds of assets. And at times, they will all come down. And at times, you're not going to have money. So what do? Nothing. Just keep watching. Watch the charts, practice, read, learn, study, watch. Like, instead of complaining, watch. Instead of crying, watch. What is breaking out? Bonds. Well, damn. What do you mean? I should have bought bonds? Yes. Should have bought them. That's bonds, right? They're going up. And so that's not a short, but that's a position that you could tap money from. So I could sell some of this, right? I could sell some Pfizer. Now I got a little scratch, and I can roll that into some of these other plays, man. Oh, fuck, dude, what is going on? Let's get rid of this guy. Sava's down. So XL. I'm going to get ready to close this if this breaks. ED. Yeah, look at Edison's just been straight up. I've been in that for a minute. It's just straight up, man. Look at these money flows. Now, where's the place to buy that? You want to buy that today? I think I tell them, well, I'm going to sell all my growth stocks and buy utilities. Bro, you wanted to buy utilities when utilities were being sold off. This is when you buy utilities, okay? You buy utilities after people sell them, not now. Does that make sense? Now, this is when you're buying utilities. Stage 1s, and maybe catch the breakout. Not up here, okay? Not in this one anyway. Now you could buy the index. So we got to get ahead of these. These growth names have been way oversold. This is ridiculous selling. I would not panic about this. Just wait. We got plenty of time, man. We got plenty of time. AGNC. Let's see. Yeah, that's a gift right there. This stock pays an 8% dividend yield. This is a gift right here. You guys don't even deserve this shit. They should take this back. They should reevaluate this to $20. People don't even deserve this discount. They have not done anything to deserve this. That's a gift from God. If you're a yield hunter like myself and you're always looking to buy income, buy more money, put more shit so they can compound, when you get these are gifts. These are gifts. So let's see. What about ET? These are gifts. Look at this. $10 to 8 something. That's almost 20% pullback. So you want to buy these stage ones, man, on these type of stocks, and then just let the dividends compound. So pick up, whatever. Now, you can't do all of everything I just said all the time. You're going to run out of money. So you got to pick and choose. So for me right now, other than a couple select growth stocks like PayPal, Uber, DraftKings, like the top 10, like I got to do something with those. But I'm more concerned with Walmart, International Paper, right? I'm more concerned with where's Hanes Brands. Why? I need to get some money into my tax advantage accounts. So I need to buy these stage ones. So I'm buying IP. Why? Because they're on sale and I need to maximize. I need to put some money underneath that umbrella of that tax shelter that'll pay me income, that'll pay dividends, and that'll lower my tax bill. I'll get to these growth stocks. They're getting fucking smashed right now. I need to focus on these. Not sell those to do these. Do these. And then I'll come back to those. Right? So I'm always looking, where's the best return? What should I be doing right now to maximize everything? And, so you got to do the big diversify. You're diversifying. You own different types of assets, right? Because at different times it's imperative in your life at different times to buy different shit, man. And so maybe you don't have the money right now. Maybe you don't have it. Yeah, I'm in an IRA. Right. Some people have already maxed them out. That's a problem. So if I'd already maxed out my IRA, guess what I'm looking at? Growth stocks. That's the discount. Right. But if you still got room, I got to get some of these before they run. I got to get these stage ones because I need to get about 20 G's into my SEP IRA by the end in the next few months. I got 20 G's, maybe 30 to get in there. So I got to take advantage of these. I can't let these run on me. Send the book, buy another book. Is Hood down big? See, all these are, man. That should make you feel even better, to be honest. Wow, 10% is huge. CRSP. Oof. I'm going to lose my whole following. I can feel it. They're going to be like, fuck this guy. I don't want to get rich. If it hurts this bad, I don't want it. People do more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. And this is pain. What you're seeing here, this is how people start jumping off windows and shit. This fucks people up, their psychology. Otherwise, smart people, man, they start freaking out. You're going to lose all your friends here. Everybody's going to hate me. They're going to be like, fuck that guy in his book. What are you even doing not even showing the tickers? What's the point of this? Lance? Fuck. What is the point of this? You're not showing the tickers. I don't want to learn how to do it. I just want to see tickers. Lance, do you want tickers, sir? All right, Lance wants tickers. All right, Lance. Let's see. What's the point of this? How fucking dare you question the point of my class? You ain't wrote a book. You ain't done a fucking video. You ain't done shit. What is the point of this? This is the point of this, sir. Fucking dare you. He wants tickers. All right, Lance. Here's some tickers for you, sir. These are all the tickers that I watch every day. Take them all in, son. Memorize them real quick. We got them? Are we good now? There's a whole lot of tickers for you. Look, tickers. All the tickers. You know what that is? You know AEP? You know the dividend yield on it? No. You know what ABMD is? No. So we could go down the list. Airbnb. You know who the CEO is? No. There's all. Oh, you know what this is? AGQ. This triple leveraged silver. Okay. Oh, look, we got alt twice? No. So let's keep going. Here's tickers for you. That's a silver stock. This is a biotech. Right? There's BAN. We keep going. DVAX, Boxel, DS, DraftKings, they're getting smashed. Coin's going down. I don't even have to look. Why? That's a Bitcoin stock, and Bitcoin's going down. Is that enough tickers for you? So now you got a lot of tickers, and all the tickers are going down, Lance. So the whole point of this is to learn how to catch bottoms so that you can turn chaos into fucking order, right? So the whole point of this is so that when you get a sell-off, Lance, now that you've interrupted my class with your nonsense about tickers, right? That you could trade any ticker. You could trade any ticker. Then this is what bottoms look like. So this is what I'm trying to show people, what bottoms look like. That's okay with you. Is it okay with you if I do my class and it maybe doesn't meet your standard? Is that all right with you? Fucknut, can I do that? Is that okay with you? That I do my class my way? Fuck, I'd love to. Imagine being in class, somebody stands up, fucking goes, why are we doing this? Because since I don't understand and I'm the most important human being on planet Earth, the whole fucking world revolves around me. So if I don't understand something, then it must be no point to this. I can immediately make that assumption without reading it, studying it, knowing anything about this person. I could just rudely say that. Because my opinion is really important. That's where we're at, man. Everybody thinks their opinion is important. Even if they don't know shit, it's important to them. It's important. They can just spread it around, say bad things about you. You just say anything they fucking want. Guy's been in the market 4 months. He's got an opinion. So, tickers. Let me give you some tickers. Bro, I just asked for fucking ticker. I'm going to give you a ticker. Here's a ticker for you. Delta. Write it down, Lance. It's forming a stage 1 box. Now, I know you don't know what the fuck that even means. I know you probably have no idea. But that's what that is. It's forming a bottom stage 1 box. May not be the last box, but we want to buy these. If that's okay with you, Lance. If it's okay with you, I'm going to teach my class. That right there is the MACD histogram. Now, you probably haven't read the book if you can read. I don't know where you went to high school, but if you could read, there's pictures, even if you can't read. And that means the momentum has stopped going down. That's what that means. So when you're watching this, but let's say it goes that way. Oh, that means the momentum turned and went down. And nobody knows what it's going to do. No idea. All we can do is look and see what it is doing. And right now it's forming a stage 1 on an extreme RSI. And this is exactly what I'm looking for on the money flow. So the whole point of my, where is it at? And then I'll get people like, why do you get, you shouldn't get so mad, Gerald. You should calm down. It's better for you. Don't worry about me. Worry about you. You should be mad you don't have any money. That's what you should be mad about. You should be mad that you don't have the money to go buy these right now. That's the fucking problem, not me. Don't worry about me. Worry about you. So we're trying to buy stage 1s, right? Well, in order to buy a stage 1, we have to know what a stage 1 looks like. Sells off. And in this zone right here, the RSI is going to go extreme. What is that? That's this right here. You don't need to know a ticker. You need to know how to fucking read charts. And once you can read charts, you can just look at tickers and go look and see what they look like and go in sideways. Then you can go research Delta and go, is this a good company? Yeah, I think it is. Well, why is it down? Well, COVID fears and then the Omicron, the new virus, blah, 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 blah. And now it's gone down. And now it's forming a box. Okay, I want to buy boxes. Exactly. So with Mac, look, it's breaking out. It's starting to break out. You get what I'm saying? So now this is where I want to buy this ticker right here, if that's on your list. But that strategy is not hot stocks, okay? Oh, you guys looking for hot stocks? Go to Tinder. Go over to Grindr and get some hot stocks. Or excuse me. Did I say? Was that too far? All right. I got somebody helping me today. Did I go too far? Was that too far? All right. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, man. I'm just kidding, Lance. I love you. I love you, Lance. You should let me mentor you. And not like not in a grinder way either, bro. I'm not like that. Oh, man. I think the value on Delta is like $48 before we get carried away. So Delta is a ticker, another one, and I'll wrap this up. I'm getting it carried away now. I've been working on a deck. My brain's a little fried. IP, and what else do we have? Delta IP. Oh, and on the growth side, I'm looking to add the Zynga today. I was waiting Zynga's running away without me. Fuck. I'm over here talking to you guys and stock's getting away from me. So Zynga has been on my ad list. It's obviously bottomed. This price, these guys make like $1 billion. This is crazy. It's $5 stock. Totally crazy. This could be short covering though, so it doesn't mean it's running away. People are probably covering shorts here. I don't know. But it's above the 5. The momentum has changed. Exactly what I just showed you. This is a position trade of mine now. I want to build this. I think this is worth like $11, $12. It's $6. So it could take a while. And I'm in it. I'm in it to win it, baby. And that's it. DraftKings, too soon. PayPal's a buy. Square, too soon. Most of these are too soon. They're too soon. Don't even, just fuck it. Don't even look at them. Do what that one lady said. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Right? That's it. Don't look at them. What is she saying?
That's limit down. That as far as they will allow the futures to trade down before the opening bell. But in the very first moments of trading here, you're seeing the stock market move well below that. Right now, it looks like the Dow is down by about 6.9%. This is some massive pressure. If you haven't looked at your 401k over the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't recommend doing it today because just over the last 2 weeks, we had already seen the markets down by about 12%, a little more than that. Now you're adding declines of more than 7% today. Now, the 7% that we're sitting...
Yeah, don't look at your portfolio when you're down 20%. Don't look for opportunities for stage ones to add to your position. Don't do that. Don't look. Just go watch our commercials. Don't look. That's what she said. Don't look. Don't even look at your stuff.
Right now, that would kick in additional circuit breakers if we get to these levels. The new circuit breakers are there to try and prevent panic selling, which is what you might be looking at right now.
The circuit breakers kick in when, Becky? And what
for the S&P 500, the circuit breaker would kick in down 7%. If we are looking at down 7% for the S&P 500, you will see a pause in trade.
That was when the Dow was at 24,000. Where is the industrial? Where is the Dow now? Let's see. That's the iDow. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 34,000. So that little recording of the total panic sell-off crash was almost 2 years ago. And we were at 24,000. Now we're at 34,000 and we're having another one. And guess what? Just over time it goes higher and higher and higher and higher. Isn't that cool? That's it, man. That's it, man. That's all I got. That's all I got. Be courageous. Ask the wizard for courage. So when you visit the wizard this weekend, all you dope smokers, weed smokers, drinkers, when you're drinking, you're taking your mushrooms and you're tripping, ask the wizard for some courage. Tell them, hey, I need some money and I need courage. Can you give me if you could give me money and courage, I can get rich. You give me that, I know what to do with it. Give me money and courage. So when you go to church, tell them, I need money and courage, man. So when you bump into people, I need money and courage. I need some money. Other people have your money, by the way. Other people. So go talk to those people. Go serve those people. Sell them a car. Mow their yard. Whatever. Go get the money, man. That's your thinking right now. Shit, I gotta get money. That's what you should be thinking right now. Ooh, came in a bad time too. You got Christmas, and your girlfriend ain't gonna let you buy stocks. Oh, baby, don't buy her a gift. Buy her Bitcoin, and she'll love you. Probably not, but that's a serious problem right now. You're going into the holidays, and what? I gotta buy that. I gotta buy. It's always something, man. The world is always trying to pull you. It's always something, man. So. That's it, man. You guys don't listen to your girlfriend this year, bro. Oh, you guys are 23, 24, and you ain't married to it. Don't buy shit. Go buy Bitcoin. She took all my... Don't tell her I gave you that advice either. Don't do that. You guys be good, man.